Hi, my name is Randy Kirk, and I'm hoping that you've already seen my first two videos on the top 10 approaches and things that you need to know about all the changes that have taken place with regard to Google Places and Google Local, or Google Plus Local, or Google Local Pages, or I don't know why Google has so many problems with branding things, but they seem to always want to chase their tail with regard to branding and rebranding and changing all the names. But be that as it may, what we're faced with is the merger of Google Plus Local and Google Places, and that has ramifications. We've been talking about that in two videos already, and if you check my channel, you'll see those two videos are already up, and maybe some of my future videos are up on this subject as well. There'll be 10 in all. This is number 3. Who am I? If you haven't watched those other videos, then you don't know who I am. At the beginning of each video, I've taken you to some important keywords. In this one, I'll show you the keyword. This is the search for Google Places optimization. If you are in the consulting business, in particular on the online consulting business, you would want to rank very highly under Google Places optimization, along with the other two keywords I've shown you already, Google Places Expert and Google Local Expert. These would be all keywords that you would want to rank very highly in. And since you're in the business, since you're supposed to know a lot about SEO and about the methods and modalities of being highly ranked so that you can help your clients, then you would obviously know enough to be able to get highly ranked in all these keywords. So in this particular case, I am not number 1. I have to give off the number 1 to friends of mine, actually close friends of mine over at Catalyst Marketing. Great guys, great people. Linda Bouquet is over there. She's outstanding. She probably knows way more about this than I do. And evidence is she's number 1. They're number 1. Then what about the HubSpot folks? Absolutely fantastic folks. If you want to use HubSpot, I will never tell you you're wrong. Same thing with SEO Moz. Fantastic, amazing. They know tons. All of these people are absolutely wonderful, and I couldn't recommend them highly enough. There isn't enough business. I mean, there's plenty of business for all of us. So yeah, I'm working on it. I'm going to try to move this one up to number 1 as well, but for now it's number 5. Oh, I only put it up 2 days ago. Oh, well, that might have something to do with it. Okay, so I'm number 5 in that category, and I just put it up 2 days ago. Well, anyway, in fact, it's part of the series, and it's in my blog. I highly recommend you go to the blog. There are over 150 posts on how to optimize everything that has to do with Google Places and now Google Plus Local. So that's who I am. I'm going to talk to you today about the third most important thing with regard to ranking highly on Google Places and doing a great job with the new merged Google Plus Local. And the third thing is citations. And a lot of folks, especially if you're new to this or if you haven't done a lot of work in this category, you've probably never heard of a citation, or you're certainly unclear as to what it is. You may remember this from college. You're writing a term paper, and at the bottom of the page, you cite a source. It's a footnote. The source at the bottom is the citation for somebody else that you trusted enough to say, I'm going to cite them as my proof that what I've said here is true. Well, it's kind of works that way with regard to Google. So let's go to Google Places real quick here, and we'll see if there's a Google Places result for Google Places optimization, and sure enough, there is. So you'll see that these individuals have ranked, 1 to 7 or 1 to 10. Yeah, there's 10 of these on this page. And part of the way that they got that ranking was as a result of Google believing that they are who they are. So if we go take a look at their Google Plus page, which is showing up over here right now, but I'm going to go ahead and go into it. On their Google Plus page, the Google will have checked their name, their address, and their phone number all throughout the web. They will send out a Google bot to check and say, well, are these guys real? Do they really have that address? Do they really have that phone number? Are these real folks? And if they find that name, address, and phone number in exactly the same format is seen throughout the web, And in places that Google trusts, that's even better. Then they're going to give high ranking. Now, who does Google trust? Well, for sure, we know that Google trusts the super pages. Um, that is a very highly trusted resource for Google. But there's a bunch of other people like super pages. There's the yellowpages.com. There is InfoUSA. There are other aggregators like InfoUSA, such as Local Ease. Insider Pages works as kind of an aggregator. But there's a bunch of aggregators, and there's a whole bunch of local search engines and directories and things on the web that serve as citations. The bigger they are, the more important they are, the more important that citation is going to be in that situation. Now, in addition to people like that, there are also, let's say, you could look up, for instance, let's look up directories Los Angeles. Okay, if we go up to directories Los Angeles, there's going to be a bunch of directories that are going to be listed. And some of those are going to be local directories that are specific to Los Angeles. You might try, instead of just directories, how about business directories Los Angeles? Los Angeles is a pretty big place. So business directories, you're probably going to see some chambers of commerce, the Long Beach Online Business Directory. So now you begin to see some specific neighborhood directories. You want to be on those. Google has said specifically that the Better Business Bureau, the local Better Business Bureau, and the local Chamber of Commerce are highly trusted and respected directories for them, that they count the citation of those individual places. They count that as more important than they would other kinds of directories. You can also go, let's say you're in the bicycle business. You could go into bicycle directories. Or maybe it would be better to go bicycle dealer directories. And now you're going to find some industry-specific directories. Sometimes they'll be local, sometimes they'll be national. But try different search terms. Sometimes you'll come up with it the first time. Bicycle dealer listings might be another way to go, and you might find some places that have a listing. And of course, better that listing would have the website and Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff, in addition to just the name, address, and phone number. But that would be great for backlinks. What we're talking about here is specifically for the bicycle NAP, the name, address, and phone number. So the more listings you can find, the better. Now, a great resource for doing this without all the handwork that I was just showing you is whitespark.com. I hope they appreciate me giving you that recommendation, since I am not an affiliate, not making any money by saying it, but we use, at Randy Kirk and Associates, we use Whitespark. And Whitespark takes a lot of this work away from you, and they'll give you the citations not only for your own client. So for instance, you could look up your client. Let's use Bumstead's Bicycles, YCLES. And if you look up Bumstead Bicycles, especially, well, let's just do it this way first. You're going to, I'm in Places. That's been throwing off my search. Let's go back to the web search. If you look up Bumstead Bicycles, you're going to see a lot of the places that they're listed, a lot of their videos, but as you go down further and further, you're going to see all the places that Bumstead's Bicycle shows up. But again, if you use Whitespark, Whitespark's going to do that work for you. You can put in the competitor and you can look and see where their citations are, and then you could choose to use those, go and get listed, get your client or get your company listed on those as well. So that's how the citations work. The more of those, the better. It is a high and a very critical ranking factor for Google Places, and you should be trying to find as many places that you can list yourself as possible. Now, if you go to a company like those that were competing with me that I showed you just a minute ago, and that I'm happy to talk about because I know they're outstanding, or if you come to me, we can do all that work for you, and we can do it a lot cheaper than you can, because we have tools that we've developed that are proprietary. Each one of us has our own proprietary tools and methods We have people that are outstanding at doing this at low hourly rates. That you would have to train those people for hours and maybe even for weeks and weeks in order to have them be as good as our people are. So if you'd like to have us get these citations for you, if you'd like us to make sure that you're highly ranked, give us a call. Check out our website at www.help4smallbusiness.blogspot.com. Or go to, I highly recommend that you go to our main blog, which is googleplaceshelp.blogspot.com. And there you'll get tons of free information about how to rank highly on Google Places, similar to these YouTube videos. Happy to have you take advantage of all that free information. And when you get tired of doing it yourself, give me a call. So, check out the rest of our videos. If you want to be sure that you do see the rest of the videos and they're not posted yet, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. For any reason, you'll probably want to subscribe to the channel. I'm always putting out these informational videos that are free to you so that you can do it yourself if that's what you choose to do. Lovely talking to you today. See you next time.